Hey, Real Green Ninja here. Today we're going to do a video inspired by a call another technician received and asked me for help, and we figured out a way to do it. So let's begin. Today we're going to talk about how to remove small balances that are over a certain number of days old. Because what it was is a customer called up, and you guys are our customers, and said, hey, I want to remove any balances that are older than 2 years because I don't care about those anymore. I know I'm not going to collect on those. I'm not going to worry about those anymore. I just want to get them off my books. So we actually come up with a strategy, and what we had to do is we had to go into data, company parameters, and general setup and create a new aging category. So let's say you want to remove any balances that are over, let's say, a year old. What we can do is we can come in here and we go into edit mode and add a new aging category of 365. And then I can go through and check mark whether I want to charge interest. But again, I might do this temporarily, not keep that 365 aging category, because this would be really easy to remove. Now, whenever you do anything with those aging categories, you do want to make sure to age the accounts. So if I go into financial and age accounts, then you'll see there's my new aging categories and nothing's at 365, so I'm going to hit perform aging. It's going to do its process and put the money in the appropriate category. So now you'll see I have these 63 customers was $26,000 that's over a year old. Now this is going to my test data. You know, obviously I have garbage in here and stuff like that. So, but like I said, this is a way I can get rid of a lot of this old money. So now that I have the money sitting in the aging category, I can go to activity and then small balance cleanup. And I can tell it that I want to remove debit balances, pick my adjustment code, and I might do it as like a write-off. But over here, I'm going to say anything that's over 366 days. All right. So again, it's going to take that really old money off of this list. I'm sorry, off of my customer screens. Now I can do non-prepay, prepay, or all customers, and again, probably I'm going to do all customers, both residential, commercial, as well as all customer statuses. Now this is the important thing, is that we're going to choose the balance that we want to remove. So I can say anything under $100 that's over a year old, I don't care about, let's remove it. Now, anytime you could possibly change a lot of information at one time, you want to make sure to do a manual data backup. All right. If you're not sure how to do one, then call Real Green. All right, and we'll help you figure out how to get that data backup made. Again, before you hit remove balances, you'll want to do that data backup. Once we have all our stuff in here, and again, we can select multiple branches. If you have multiple branches, we're going to hit remove balances. Now, what it's going to do is going to warn you if it's over a certain amount. And then I'm going to say yes because I know the $100 is what I want in there. It's going to go through and take those balances and create adjustments to counteract those. Now, if we take a look here, I only have number of adjustments 16. Now, I had 30-something customers before, so that means that I still have probably about 20 or so that have balances that are over that $100 limit. So again, those ones I might want to investigate down the road. But for right now, again, you'll see these the credits that will counteract that balance. Now, again, it's up to you to decide if you want to make the adjustment, because we can always come in here and I can hit this red X, and that's going to remove that customer's adjustment from this list. Or if I can actually make a different adjustment, or I can edit the adjustment by clicking on it, clicking edit, making whatever changes I want. But like I said, for the most part, this is probably these are the customers you want wiped out if you're doing this process. Now, we can print out a report. We can print out a journal. And again, you may want to do it for your records. You'll see it's going to show you all the customers as well as how much that adjustment was. Now, when you're ready to pull the trigger, this is the part that makes it count. Again, you want to make sure to do that backup before you even start this process. So we're going to hit post. It's going to say, are you sure? We're going to hit yes. It's now going to make an adjustment against all the accounts that were on that list for a credit for that amount, and it will wipe out that balance that's over 365 days old. Now, if you want to get rid of all of them, then you probably come in here and go to activity, small balance cleanup, and put something like, I don't know, maybe $1,000 in there. Again, that's a good chunk of change, but if you want it wiped off the books and you're pretty certain you'll never collect that money, we can go ahead and do that. And you'll see there's 24 more people. So again, like I was saying, this is a really good way of wiping out money that's over a certain number of days old if you want to clear it off the books. All right. If you have any questions or need assistance, again, there's always Real Green, 800-422-7478. Other than that, you guys have yourself a wonderful day.